Sarvamangalam. Welcome to our homework Sanskrit class, which you can do comfortably from your sofa or your personal desk, your garden or your local park. Today we will speak about the first 3 words of the Gāyatrī-Mantra. Those of you who do not know about the Gāyatrī-Mantra, it is in some sense the most important mantra in all of Hindu Dharma. From the time of the Vedas, it has existed in many forms. It has been used in the Brahmana, Aranyaka and even Upanishad texts as a prayer to the omnipresent, all-pervading, absolute reality, which is pure light, pure luminosity, clarity, all-round goodness. The entire mantra usually is not uttered just superficially. For example, there are some communities who prefer not to pronounce it at all, but rather to only whisper it within the sacred space of one's heart. In order to explain it, I shall pronounce it 3 times without svara. Svara means intonation, so that we respect the sanctity of the Vedic tradition. The Gāyatrī-Mantra, also known as the Savitri, is pronounced thus: Om Bhūr Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhūr Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhūr Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. The mantra begins with the syllable Om. We will have a session one day just dedicated to this amazing syllable. We will speak for 2 hours or even 3 hours just on the meaning of this syllable. I shall give you a little hint. It has more than 84 meanings. its ultimate meaning is ultimate reality, supreme reality, utmost reality, your own true nature, our true nature, the primordial first sound, the vibration from which all things come into being and into which they subside and cease. It is separated into 4 subtle parts: A, U, Ma, and the nasal anusvara bindu transcendent sound, which is simply a timeless vibration. Traditionally, one also speaks of only 3 parts: Āchārya, Ukārya, Makārya, iti. The 4th being unspeakable, like your own true nature. Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ. Bhūr refers to the earth, to the place where you are right now. Sthana matram, that where you are, your own current condition in time, space, your own situation. Bhuvaḥ refers to space, Akasha, that within which you are. You are on the earth, you are in your condition, and yet you are within space, you are within the sky. And Svaḥ refers to beauty, light, the transcendent realm, that which is golden, that which is utmost bliss, the realm of light, the realm of tremendous magnificence, which is beyond all limitations. These 3 syllables also represent the 3 syllables of Om. Bhū represents A, Bhuvaḥ represents U, Svaḥ represents The 3 are called the great Vyāhritis, which means the great utterances, the great sounds, the great expressions. The 3 also represent the 3 Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda. Why only 3? Why not 4? Because originally there were only 3 Vedas. If you check the Bhagavad Gita, it is only aware of Trayi, the three Vedas. The fourth, the Atharva Veda, came a little bit later, which does not mean it is not an authentic Veda. Thus, the three Vedas are represented by the syllables Bhū, Bhuvaḥ and Svaḥ. And it is not a coincidence that the Gāyatrī-Mantra appears separately in all these three Vedas. It appears in the third mandala of the Rig Veda. It appears in the third chapter of Yajurveda, and it appears in the Samaveda, in the Sukta 1462. So, how are these three syllables used practically? The great scholar Sayana Āchārya, who was a resident of the Vijayanagar Empire many, many hundreds of years ago, wrote a commentary on some of the oldest texts of Hindu Dharma. In his commentary on the Taittiriya Aranyaka, the great Sayana says that the three utterances Bhūr, Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ express the way that the Absolute manifests in the form of the three worlds. The three worlds are the ultimate realm of light, the in-between space and our world. They also represent the state of deep sleep, the state of dreaming, and the state of waking. Bhū is the waking state. Bhuvaḥ is the dreaming state. Svaḥ is the blissful state of deep sleep. Consciousness, the mind's true nature, manifests in all these three states. It is never absent. When you are awake, your mind might wander somewhere else, and yet it is still conscious. When you are in the dreaming state, the mind might not even be aware of its own existence. It might only be in that dreaming moment, and yet there is still consciousness. And even in the depth of deep sleep, when you're totally asleep, when no one except your mother or father can wake you up, even there is some basic consciousness which knows that it is in deep sleep. Bhūr, Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ represent these three states. In the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, there is a beautiful verse in prose which states that there is a connection of these three syllables with the Gāyatrī-Mantra and a mantra from the Rig Veda that begins thus: Om Madhuvata Ritayate. The winds drip honey on the righteous person. The winds make someone who adheres and follows truth full of honey. It is one of the most beautiful mantras of the Rig Veda. And the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad links these three things, Bhūr with the Gāyatrī-Mantra first part and the first part of this mantra of Rig Veda, thus: Tat Saviturvarenyam. Honey the winds, honey the streams, bring to the truthful person, the one who follows truth. Honey filled may the plants be for us. Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ. Second part. Bhargo devasya dhimahi. On the glory of the luminous one, we meditate. Honey the night, honey the morning, honey filled the expanse of the earth. Honey may the Father Sky be for us. Bhuvaḥ Svaḥ. Second part. And the final third part. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Honey filled the tree. Honey filled the sun. Filled with honey the cows, those gentle, beautiful beings. Honey filled may they be for each and all. Swasvaha. And may he, that luminous light, that boundless space within which all beings rest, from which all beings have come and into which they merge, may that luminous one inspire our thoughts. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. This, my lovely friends, in essence, only in essence, is the meaning of the Gāyatrī-Mantra. First three syllables only. And if you are patient, in the next live session, we will discuss the whole mantra in depth. Please observe your consciousness in the waking state, in the dreaming state, and in the profound depth of the deep sleep state, where there is nothing at all. Thank you. Sarva Mangalam.